Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we've got some big news. Charles Hoskinson dropping some very big hints of something very big coming. So I want to touch on what that could be, some speculation. And talking about speculation, a $10 price prediction by 2025. There is some governance votes, proposals happening, and a lot more. So stick with me. Let's go. So we're going to start here on coin market cap. The total market cap of crypto globally is up 0.32% and sits at $3.9 trillion. Bitcoin on a bit of a recovery at 113.9770, up 0.15% in the past 24 hours. Cardano right now 82 cent 12, up 0.01% as we record this video sat here now. So look, there's a lot to dig into. If you enjoy Cardano content, do hit the like button. It does support us here, really appreciate it. And don't forget, you can stake your Cardano ADA with the ticker Cheek stake pool. Definitely worth checking that out if that is of interest. Cardano ADA set for short-term drop, but all-time high is coming in 2025 in December, according to this article. Cardano ADA trades near 82 cent, and analysts across the board expect the dip towards 70 cent before a rebound, with odds of Christmas all-time high rising. So I've mentioned a few times, and I'm not going to get into this, you know, 70 cent, I should say, price predictions, you know, coming down to that. You know, I don't think we need to come down to that level. You know, again, we need a bit of a cool off. That is kind of what I've been saying. We need a bit of a cool off. 70 cent, it isn't unrealistic, it is possible, and it's something we should be mindful of, but I'm not pinning my hopes on it. Obviously, nothing's financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Treat this purely as entertainment purposes only. Do your own research. Never invest more than you're willing to lose, because you do risk losing it all, because, you know, nothing's guaranteed in crypto, and investing is very risky. So, you know, just be mindful of that. But what I do want to say is, you know, I do agree, towards the end of the year, going into 2026, I am expecting, you know, new all-time highs for many altcoins, not just Cardano. And this is kind of what people are illustrating. The big pullback, which we've been discussing, we've been forecasting, you know, for well over 8 months now. Forecast has been immense. Check out the free educational Discord, link in the description of the video. But there's some really good opportunities on the horizon. And then I've been forecasting the biggest bull run in crypto history, right? And, you know, we go back to the charts here and look at the market cap at $3.9 trillion. I'm expecting this to exceed $10 trillion come the peak of the bull run, right? We're talking about, you know, the potential of spot ETFs for Cardano, many other altcoins. There's a heap of real big reasons to be ever so excited for Cardano ADA and the altcoin market. So, you know, we should be monitoring this stuff. We should be doing our own research, never investing more than we're willing to lose, and, you know, make sure that you're doing your due diligence. Obviously, we hold no liability for any investments that you make. These are just my opinions, and you know, shouldn't be treated as you know, financial advice or anything like that. Cardano's next chapter in DeFi and stablecoin revolution. So I did want to touch on this because a lot of people, they're not realizing what's actually happening and what is on the verge of coming for Cardano ADA. We see a lot of it with Solana, we see a lot of it with Ethereum, and some other chains, you know, BNB, you know, Binance Smart Chain would be some great opportunities, you know, to see what I think is coming to Cardano. But I think what's coming to Cardano is probably going to be a lot stronger than some of those, you know, altcoins that I've been just mentioning. So a new dawn for Cardano. The Cardano Foundation has announced a sweeping initiative designated to redefining its operational landscape, dedicating a multi-million ADA budget specifically to boost stablecoin ventures. Cardano is making it abundantly clear it's not just playing the DeFi game, it's slashing its way to, you know, forefront, basically. This newly term of stablecoin DeFi liquidity budget, which is what they're terming it as, is more than just a catchy title. It's, you know, a clear call inviting a new wave of participants into its fold, transforming, if I can get my words out, the way users interact with its financial systems. We've got the governance, which is empowering the community, you know, to make the community decisions. The bridging to traditional and innovation with RWA tokenization. There's a lot to really be, you know, keeping an eye on, right? There's, you know, promotions, you know, amplifying its presence. The list goes on, right? There's a lot to be really excited about. And I think a lot of this is about timing. It's about, you know, being ready and being ready to execute at the right time. And I think Cardano is positioned well for that. We've got Cardano ADA price, whales sell $500 million worth of tokens, and, you know, it trades below 82 cents. So these guys, I think, are playing a game, right? They will buy, in my opinion, buy a lot of it up. This is, you know, big whale games. It's what whales do. They, you know, dump the price, buy it back, and they buy more of it. Not in every case, but, you know, we've seen instances of it. So that's what I think is happening. But you let me know in the comments, do you agree, disagree? Are you aligned to that statement? Again, it's just my opinion. There's no guarantee that that is what's happening, but that's what I'm, you know, reading into the data, and that's what I'm seeing. Charles Hoskinson teases market with, you know, ultra bullish statement. What's cooking for Cardano? So again, he's talking about the details here. Cardano co-founder Charles Hoskinson stirred speculation this week after declaring on X that Cardano is going to break the internet. And I used that term a few days ago, and you know, it's going to be really, really interesting. We got Cardano ADA price. Could $18 million project catalyst funding spark the recovery? That's what we were talking about earlier. Again, I think that it very much could do. And again, it's just about timing. And I think the timing is going to be really, really good after the, you know, the 25 basis point interest rate reduction that we've just had. And then we've got Cardano price prediction by top crypto experts. Could ADA's price be trading over $10 by 2030? And again, lots of people, you know, talking about this. And I don't think that it's something that isn't, you know, unreasonable. I think that it could very well be trading over $10 in 2030. I talk about my price prediction of $7, no more, for Cardano ADA this bull market. But long term, it can go much, much higher. We're talking about blue sky. If, you know, all the money in the world is brought on chain, a percentage of that is going to go into Cardano. And you're talking about all the money. You're talking about new all-time highs for pretty much any project that, you know, acquires that utility from the real world. So never say never. I think there's a lot of things that do need to happen. There's nothing, you know, guaranteed. It's not guaranteed to happen. But ultimately, I think, you know, the prediction is, you know, a solid one if, you know, everything comes on chain like we anticipate it will, right? We've got digital IDs, and we've got, you know, the controlling aspects of lots of governments around the world. We've got, you know, efficiencies that can be saved. Lots of countries are in massive amounts of debt, and the only way to get rid of that and chew into that is to make savings. And there's a lot of savings that can be made with this technology. So let me know if you agree, disagree in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join us in the free educational Discord, have more meaningful conversations with us there, and I will catch you in the next one.